Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time once again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wednesday night, the Preflight, episode 82. I am Maximus Aurelius Slane. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you to our next episode of Wednesday night, the Preflight. We have a full show for you this evening, with some updated news and some talent that, some have asked for the release, some have been recalled, and some had moved on to bigger and better things for their careers. So, but first, we have, I believe this is Mr. Shane Sharp. I'm not very familiar with this one, so we will wait and see what he has to say. Because we know he made his debut last week at the Diva Rumble. And well, he had less than a fantastic time. Judging by your reactions, I can tell you have no idea who I am. That's fine. Don't beat yourselves up. It's not your fault that you live under a rock. I'm here to enlighten you. To open your eyes to the brilliant bastard before you. Long story short, I am the best damn thing that's happened to the FSCW. You all just don't know it yet. But fear not. I'm here to fix that. Who the fuck is this guy? But first, there's a certain individual I need to deal with. Whiteside! You cut my rumble short, so bring your ass down here. I'm gonna get some of my time back by taking it out of your ass with my foot. I got all night. And if I have to stay in, ring till you bring your ass down here? Does he not realize I have a show to run? Come on! I'm waiting! This guy forgets that I actually have to run a show, so who the fuck does this guy think he is? He's going to have a rude awakening. But, wait a second. That's not a William Whiteside, that's a excuse you! That's Nathan Whiteside. Oh boy. This guy just fucked up, I believe. This is probably going to be a bad day for him. But he called out the Whiteside and not the one he wanted. He's going to find out the hard way how I run things while Mr. Cubble is away. But not to mention, we also have 2 additional championship matches this evening. We have... Well, Mr. Sharp, you asked for a Whiteside, and now I am here. Nathan, right? No, sorry. I want your brother. I have no quarrel with you. I don't care. You want Will. But he is busy, so sorry about your damn luck. But you're in luck. You have a Whiteside to kick in your teeth. But your teeth are not enough. You want to talk big and start calling people out? I've been trained by the best. Nefterath, Freak Show, Vane the Warbringer, and Crazy Cobble. and many others. They all taught me one repeating life lesson. At the end, take something of theirs so they never, ever forget your face or name. So, I'm going to come down there, and I'm going to come down that and take that arm of yours. Welcome to the FSCW, boy. Hope you're ready. Here I come. Well, shit. Bring it on, son! So apparently our first opening match is going to be Nathan Whiteside versus Shane Sharp. I'm not familiar very much for either of these two wrestlers, but I've seen their work and they're very interesting. I'm still gathering details up on what parts of the world Mr. Shane Sharp has come from. But, from my understanding, he has been around a lot of the independent circuits. So, and he calls his finisher the Fame Maker. And his secondary one is called the Cutting Edge. Here we go. 2 out of 3 falls. Nathan opens up with an elbow to the face. Nathan floats over DDTs. Nathan goes to the wrist lock. Goes to the single leg takedown. Beautiful executed there from Nathan Whiteside. Nathan kicks right to the hamstring of Mr. Shane Sharp. Punch to the face. Nathan putting Nathan up top, and Shane gonna defend and kick away and hits a big diving double knee to the shoulders. Beautiful meteora there. Shane Sharp goes to the headlock. Drops the elbow across the shoulder. Shane rolls over to Nathan Whiteside and drops the knee right on his head. Nathan counters and throws Mr. Sharp into the corner, follows up with a mid-kick in the corner. Nathan, going up top, hits second rope, jumping European uppercut. Beautifully executed. Nathan misses with the forearm, so he goes back to the wrist lock, turns Shane Sharp inside out. And this is a 2 out of 3 falls match, ladies and gentlemen, for those watching at home. Nathan hits a big pullback, big boot to the face. Talk about brutality. Shane goes to the headlock, falls an elbow to Nathan's head. Shane goes to the wrist lock, elbow to the face. Shane goes to the waist lock, standing switch, throws Nathan into the corner. Big running knee, beautifully executed. Hits the running knee to the face, followed by the running bulldog. Shane goes to the headlock, followed by an elbow to the face. Shane goes to the headlock, sends Nathan into the opposing corner once again. Big right hand there. Shane puts Nathan up top, punches him right in the face. Shane, beautiful jumping, twisting neck breaker there. Interesting offense coming from Mr. Sharp. But Nathan hits the running elbow. And Nathan floats over a DDT, neck breaker. Hits the field breaker. Nathan immediately going to the Rings of Saturn. Gonna try and make Shane tap here, but Shane's not gonna have it. Shane knees Nathan right in the head. Shane backs up. Shane goes to the wrist lock. Shane, beautiful judo toss there. Pulling Nathan's own body weight over his shoulder. Shane drops the elbow. And Shane hits the twisting. Twist of fate. But wait, is it gonna set up? He's going for a single leg takedown. Goes right to the ankle lock. Interesting doing. Shane's calling for it. Is he gonna hit it? Shane hits the super kick. Nathan, call down. 1. Nathan kicks out. Shane. Nathan goes to the headlock. Shane counters to the waist lock. Standing switch. Shane throws Nathan into a beautiful springboard bulldog that are from Mr. Sharp. Shane going for the Good God, what the fuck was that? And Nathan, Shane going back through his own rings of Saturn. That was a straitjacket submission hold, but Nathan kicks out of it. Shane kicks to the midsection, goes to the headlock. Shane punches, big combination. Jesus Christ. Shane's a very violent individual. Shane, sit out neckbreaker. Here's the cover. Shane, 1. Nathan kicks out at 1. Shane, punch to the face, goes to the headlock. Manhattan drop. Hits another twist. Shane dragging Nathan to the center of the ring. Here's the cover. 1. Nathan kicks out at 1. Oh! He hits the Fame Maker! Shane has hit the Fame Maker, but Nathan gets right back up. Nathan, single arm takedown, going right for that arm he had said about doing earlier. Nathan rolls Shane over, goes right back to the same arm he's working on. Nathan kicks, Shane sidesteps, kicks to the midsection, goes to the wrist lock. Elbow, beautiful Russian leg sweep. Shane drags Nathan to the center of the ring. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Shane has the first fall of the match. Shane walks up with Nathan in the center of the ring. Shane goes to the waist lock, float over castle neckbreaker. Nathan's a bloody mess, looks like. Sit out neckbreaker once again. Shane going up top. Oh, he misses horribly, but gives Nathan time to recover. He's going to put him right into the rings of Saturn after that failed vaulting body splash. But Shane's going to fight out of it. Shane goes to the headlock. Beautiful butterfly suplex there. Nathan kicks to the midsection. He's going for the Anaconda Vice, going for the Rest Rocket. Nathan trying to make Shane tap, but Shane's going to knee Nathan in the back of the head. Nathan going for the Red Rocket. Nathan drags Shane to the center of the ring. Shane's going to fight her up, and Nathan's going to cut him off short. Springboard off the ropes, big twisting arm drag. Nathan rolls him over, knee to Shane's face. Shane's going to push Nathan away. Shane's going to try his comeback now. Big, beautiful double hit kick there. Will that be enough to put Nathan Whiteside away? Here's the cover. 1. Nathan kicks out that 1. Nathan going right back to that arm. Puts him into a crippler crawl space. And Shane's going to pull out of it. Nathan hits the running clothesline. Nathan rolling over, second kick to Shane's back. Another kick to Shane's back. Nathan stomping away on Shane. And oh, hits another Fame Maker! He hit that out of nowhere. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Shane Sharp has defeated Nathan Whiteside. What a very interesting match. Shane has pretty much been shown not to fuck with. Shane, in his debut match, very universal, we'll say. His little combination of high flying that failed miserably, his pounding ground style, and the submission machine. What a match. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got the full show for you today. We have Eddie defending his undisputed FSCW championship and our tag team rematch. The Mr. Haas and huh? Oh, that's one of my new talents. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting him till next week. Oh well, he's in the house now. But I was saying, we have our tag team belts on the line as well. Haas and Rick Cutter have demanded a rematch against Don and Vladimir. So, what's we got now? Yes, my lord, you sent me. Yes, did you see the monitor in the last few minutes? Yes, what is wrong, my master? I've never seen you trembling like you currently are. As in, according to your reaction, you've seen a ghost. Ghost is putting it lightly, my apprentice. More like a demon. Why? Well, that figure, he is supposed to be dead. How and why? Because in FSCW, I put him in a casket, set it on fire, and buried him alive. He could not have survived that. It can't be! Get out there and find out now! Yes, I shall, my master. 13 looks very... I'm not even sure how to put that. He is not very happy whatsoever. Apparently, one of the talents that I have just hired, 13 has apparently had him before, unbeknownst to me, back in the FTW. So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be our tag team rematch. Oh no, I take that back. It's not going to be yet. We have one of our Royal Rumble Fallout matches. Pinning Drake Avery versus Frankie. As the record would indicate, Drake eliminated Frankie. So Frankie is looking for some revenge. Because that's the last couple Rumbles we've had, these two have squared off. So I guess they're going to start early, apparently. Mr. Drake Avery. He had a very good showing. Oh, he survived a very long time. But we had new records that were formed at this past Rumble. We have a new record for eliminations. Jesse has eliminated a total number of 7 of our talents. And also there are many other talents that eliminated at least a minimum of 6. So we have a very lot of eliminations. Drake and Frankie didn't get much work done, but Frankie is going to try and get a little bit back from Mr. Blitz Avery. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 out of 3 falls. Frankie opens up a couple of right hands to the face, goes to the headlock. Big hip toss, takedown. Stomps on his back into his ass, and just stomping the shit out of it. And he walks into a big back body drop from Frankie. Drake finally sends Frankie reeling and walks into a long Tom whirly slam. Drake goes to the waist lock, float over net breaker. Drake sends Frankie into the corner, bounces off, hits the droplex. No, I should have meant that. The drop salt. There we go. Hits the Manhattan drop and goes to the headlock. Frankie counters to the headlock of his own. Frankie sends Avery into the corner. Frankie says, have a post. Frankie picks Drake back up. Drake counters to the wrist lock. Turns him over to his Russian leg sweep. Drake picks up Frankie by his head because that's a good idea. Goes to the wrist lock. And we're going to send Frankie into the corner. Drake setting Frankie on top, going up to the high-rate district. Frankie's going to counter. Frankie jumping double axe handle. Right to Drake's head. Frankie, rebound, back body drop. Frankie, kick to the midsection, goes to the headlock. Frankie, fist to the face, now to the back. And just trying to keep Drake down, but just Drake will not go down. Finally he does. Now Frankie teeing off on Drake. Like a red-headed stepchild. And Drake is going to try and clean things up with sweeping the legs out to Frankie. Drake goes behind, there was another float over net breaker. Picks Frankie back up, they lock up in the center. Frankie goes to the wrist lock. Drake counters to the headlock. Big Samoan drop there. Pull back Samoan drop there from Mr. Avery. Avery goes to the headlock. And looks like he's setting up for a vertical suplex. Or is he going for jackhammer? Oh, he hits the brain buster driver. Frankie pushes Drake away, running over with a running neck breaker. Drake gonna sweep the legs out once again. Drake picks up Frankie. Basement drop kick right to Frankie's face. And beautiful jumping hurricanrana right there. Hits a spinning leg drop. Drake hits a shuffle side kick, goes to the waist lock. Frankie counters to a hammerlock and pushes Drake away. Drake kicks to the midsection once again with those shuffle side kicks. And now a jumping Rana once again. Drake has gone all over Frankie now. Drake goes right after Frankie's arm. Another shuffle side kick. Two shuffle side kicks dropping Frankie. Gonna throw him into the ropes. And they're going to run into each other. Drake, tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Drake setting up, creating some distance between him and him. And now Drake going right after Frankie's arm. Trying to focus on that arm. Trying to take that bowcaster from out of there. Drake. Another jump, throws him into the ropes. They run into each other once again. They both had the same idea. Frankie goes to the headlock, hits the jawbreaker. Drake kicks back up. Frankie goes back up. Frankie goes to the wrist lock. Frankie goes to the headlock, hip toss to the ground. And Frankie dropping the elbow, dropping the knee and elbow right to Drake's face. Here's the cover of the match. Drake is going to kick out at 1. Drake goes to the wrist lock. Drake goes to the set out net breaker. The high angle hangman's net breaker. Float over neck snap. Drake. What's he setting up for? Is he going for a long tom? Oh no, he's hitting the long tom. That's nuts. Right, and Frankie's gonna get out of dodge. Drake gets out of dodge as well and says, "Oh, you're gonna steal my move, motherfucker? I'm gonna send you to this table now." Drake goes behind on Frankie. Frankie counters to the wrist lock. Frankie dumps Drake back into the ring. Frankie drops the elbow. Frankie dives back into the ring. Drake goes to the waist lock. spin, standing switch, pull back, Samoan drop. And Drake drags him to the cover. Here's the cover, 1. Frankie kicks out at the 1. And Drake dumps Frankie over the top. Spinning leg drop. Drake goes to the wrist lock, dragging Frankie to the announce table, but Frankie is going to pull back. Try to hit an elbow, but Drake's going to regather. Frank's going to fight out of it again, goes to the punch, Drake catches. Frankie counters it to the waist lock, goes to the headlock, and just going to punch Drake right in the face, into the back. Just dropping them axe handles after punches, after kicks, after everything, dropping Drake on his face. Frankie gets back onto the apron, but not back in the ring yet. And Drake is going to jump back in, followed suit by Frankie. Frankie kicks to the midsection. And, oh dear God! Frankie had mentioned he's got a new move. He just hit that new move. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. Frankie brings out new tricks. That package pile driver or something. Frankie all over Drake in the corner. Pulled back clothesline. Dropping Mr. Avery to the floor. Interesting move there from Frankie, and now he's going to put them in a submission hold. And Drake gets to the ropes. Frankie punches Drake, Drake counters, punches him back. Drake goes to the waist lock, standing switch. Throws Frankie into the corner. Kicks to the midsection. Gut kick. Drake pulls up Frankie, goes for a shuttle side kick. Frankie sidesteps. Drake catches him. Hitting for another long tom. Hits the long tom. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. We are 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Drake spring, beautiful cartwheel, hand spring elbow right to the corner. Drake just kicking Frankie in the face. Jesus Christ. Drake's beautiful spinning fancy leg drop there. Busted Frankie open. Drake goes to the headlock. Hits the leg lariat. Drake all over Frankie right now. Goes for the cover. We'll be right back.